it's Gauhar Khan and you're watching MissMalini.com.
So Gauhar, congratulations, you are the Bigg Boss 7 winner. How does that feel?
It feels great. It feels like I'm on top of the world and I'm getting so much love and so much... I just feel so grateful for the kind of response I've got. I can't believe it that in the history of Bigg Boss, an individual has never got as many votes as I have. And I feel extremely humbled and grateful about it.
And you looked really shocked when you won. I watched the finale. Were you really surprised?
I was. Because sitting inside, you don't know what the reactions are outside. You don't know as to what people think of you.
Yeah.
But when I saw the legend Tanuja ji sitting there, when I came out, I was like, that's it. I'm done. I'm not winning this. So, yeah, you do your own calculations in your head and you're like, no, you know, because obviously I come from just a normal family and there's so much support happening. Might be there was, you know, you can only assume stuff sitting inside. So, yeah, I didn't think. I thought it was a 50-50 chance. But, you know, when you dream of something and when it actually happens, it takes time for it to hit you. So, yeah, that's what happened.
So what was it really like in the house? I mean, we watched, I'm sure, you know, they edit a lot of stuff and they create a lot of drama, but was it a really stressful experience? Was it fun? What was it like?
Oh, it was stressful. It was fun. It was fun for me because I knew that I was going to give my 100% in tasks and just have fun, basically. But there were many times that you can't have just fun. You know, you can't say, oh, all's well, because you're being attacked by most of the people. At least I was being attacked by most of the people and being questioned about the way I was. And even if I sneeze, it was like, no, that's a game plan. So it's tough, but for me, it's been like an adrenaline, you know, filled roller coaster ride. So I've had fun.
And you know, we watched all of the Arman and Sophia and the drama with lots of horror. And I know you guys were supporting Sophia a lot, you know, when she went through all of that. What was really happening in the house? Was it really bad? Like, was he really out of control?
In that incident, yeah. I know the push in question was not shown in the episode, but it was quite strong. And as a girl, I felt like, oh, she shouldn't have been attacked like that. But yeah, it was crazy, and I couldn't believe that his anger had escalated so much. It was shocking, but I think Sophia handled it well. We were obviously in that moment so taken aback by the whole incident, and we were like, you know, this shouldn't have happened and things like that, because there have been things in the past that we never got support from the rest of them. So I just felt like I should be there for her as a girl. That's it.
And people are loving your love story. People have started Twitter groups, websites for Kushal.
How does that trending feel? For 2 days, apparently.
For 2 days. So what happened? And there was a lot of Twitter questions about this too. What was your first impression of, you know, Kushal when you walked into the house? And now, what do you have to say?
When I walked in, actually, there was not much of an impression because it was just hi, hello, whatever. And we were put in two different areas. One was Jahannam and one was... And then in the week one itself, when I was thrown into Jahannam by the rest of the Jannat crowd, I think Kushal gave me a very warm welcome, and he was there for me even as a friend before knowing me as well. So the first Saturday when he took up for me and he said that what Arman did with me was really bad, I never asked him to do that. He just did it out of his own, you know, will, and I was really impressed by that a man can speak up for a girl without even knowing her that much. And then our friendship grew, and when we actually felt like, yes, we do feel specially for each other, we declared it. And I think it's quite a rarity that someone actually spoke about it. There is a lot of chemistry that happens and has happened in the previous seasons as well, but no one's really had the courage to speak about it, and we did. So I'm really glad that I got to know him. He's a wonderful guy.
And so now, are you boyfriend, girlfriend, or are you just friends? What's the official story?
No, we're not just friends. We were never just friends after we've declared it. So we're not just friends. We're more than friends. We're special. Yeah.
All right, cool.